Alright, here guys, here's a little thread on Heli Freak. I'm going to go over here about a few things. Start off with the tail issues on the 130X here. I solved them. They're pretty easy to solve. I'll see if I can get it in here so you guys can see. This phone doesn't really zoom or focus anyway, so if you can see right there on top of the tail pitch slide where it snaps into the bell crank, take an MCPX grommet and just a body grommet and cut it in two. Place one half up on the top there and snap it back together, and then another half, we see, well, anyway, right there where the servo rod snaps to the bell crank, just put the other half there. And then also right here on the pitch slide, if you can see the little pin that sticks out of the tail pitch slide that rides between the forks. If you take that out to put when you put the grommet on there, just take a CA glue, put a few drops on it, just to build the thickness up and kind of make it a little. It'll actually stiffen it up too, so it's a good idea to do anyway. Just take a few drops, not much, 1 or 2 drops, place it on that, let it dry up real good, and then put everything back together. And I mean, if you see, when I twist my blades like that, there is no play. It actually moves the belt crank as well. So the bearing inside of there, everything is real nice. There's no slop. Make sure you, on your torque tube that's coming out of the gear here too, just simply place a little drop of CA glue on that too. Stop it from backing out, and rub it on the collar of the tail shaft. So just a few things. It's gotten rid of the shake completely. And then if you want to notice here, on the swash plate, just take the grommets that they had off. They're not doing anything. If you feel, you can feel them. You could take your servo rod here and move it back and forth, and you can feel that there's still play. They're not even doing anything. So take them off, and in the bag of that's included, they give you new canopy mounts. Just put the new canopy mounts on there, and it stiffens up, makes the head real nice and stable too. Another thing I did is, if you take these screws out of the head block, the main tail gear, and the collar I didn't really worry about. It ain't doing too much. But the screw for the main tail gear and the head block aren't really long enough to go all the way through. They need about a 7.5 millimeter long screw to go in there. So that's it. 7.5 millimeter screw through the head block and the tail main gears. From anytime you crash, I noticed the one main shaft I went through when I took it apart, it was just split on the side where the screw actually goes through, and the other side where the screw wasn't actually all the way through, it was still perfectly fine. So it's split in just one half of the main shaft. And this is a great helicopter right out of the box. The next problem people are going to want to know about, the little secret here that isn't in the box, or in the book I should say, is their gyro programming. They decide to send not tell anybody about this in the book. So and something simple. You want to go through the gyro programming. You got your three axis of your programming. You got the rudder, your elevator, and your ailerons. So it's quite simple. In order to get into that, take your controller, set your throttle. I'm sorry, mine's going to beep if I have the throttle up, so let me turn mine on. Alright, and then I just simply set the throttle all the way up to 100 there. Okay, plug the helicopter in, wait a few seconds, it's going to go through all them beepings and them noises, and then it's going to start flashing them all them different colors. And it's real simple programming from here. You want to change the programming from your ailerons to your elevator to your rudder, you simply use your stick here and either go up or down. It's going to change the colors, and in the book or in the thread on HeliFreak, this is where everything's from, on helifreak.com. It'll easily tell you what the colors do and what's what. I lowered mine, my gains on everything, down just 2, and it seems to work flawlessly. If you want to back out of the programming, say you think you messed something up or you want to back out of it, you can simply just unplug it, throttle your TX down, and shut it off. And there are default settings if you ever think you don't know where you left off, and they all flash different colors. So, and you know the number of times too. If you back one out, it should flash like 2 times or 3 times. Or it sends sequences of flashes off. So it's very simple stuff. But the main thing is just address all those tail issues. Like I said, it's really simple. 1 MCPX canopy grommet cut into 2, and 2 drops of CA glue will fix everything. So that's it, guys. If I come up across anything else on this heli, I will try to share it. I'm not really a YouTuber or take videos of anything, so we'll see how that goes. I'd like to do some more in the future, so we'll see how this one goes. Comment, subscribe, and that's how I'll base on if I do any more videos for Blade. It seems like I buy everything of theirs, so if I get the interest, I'll do more on the DX8. I'll even go back into the MCPXs and show you brushless, how to do brushless on anything. I'll go over 450X if you want to. Just go over any of it. I got a lot of Blade products here, from the Yaks to the plane, all the planes to the Beasts. So, subscribe. See you guys later.